must have been a pretty tough decision for Harley, right? To eat the cost, not pass it on to consumers or buyers, and also to shift production outside the U.S. Do you think they did the right thing?
I do. I think, unlike the United States, where they really have a dominant position, particularly in heavyweight motorcycles, it's a much more tenuous market share positioning in Europe. And so if they were to try to push those $2,200 price increases onto their consumers, who knows where their market share would fall to. And they've invested quite a bit in growing internationally in general and in the European Union in particular. So I don't think they wanted to give all that up as a result of these tariffs. I also think that from a valuation perspective, they thought that taking the hit on the gross margin front would probably look a little bit better than taking the revenue hit and the implications that would have in terms of the longer-term growth of their stock.
Wow, the revenue hit $90 to $100 million, and we had a couple of houses on the back of this news cutting their forecast for HOG as well. What about yourself at Woodbush, and how do you rate the stock right now?
We're neutral rated on the stock. We have been for some time. This is not the first hint of concern that we've had on the name. Domestic sales for this company have declined in 3 consecutive years. 2018, in all likelihood, is going to mark the 4th. And I think that was a big reason why they decided to, earlier on this year, close one of their major plants in Kansas City. That was before all the tariff news hit them. You add to that, a move of production overseas, and I think in all likelihood that's going to mean layoffs for some U.S. workers here. So it's been, it's been a tough handful of years, but it's certainly been a tough year and a half. The Trump economy so far has not been very good for Harley.